Intro noises. I am here again, playing In Stars and Time. I have not uploaded or done anything anywhere to tell anybody that I'm streaming right now. 1 second. 1 second. I just got off the phone with family for Father's Day. It was a nice little conversation that I just had, catching up with my dad and all my younger siblings that are all living off in a different state than I am. Let me see here. Shit. Alright, good. I'm muted still. Here, let me go ahead and turn on the text-to-speech. Hopefully this'll just work. First try, it doesn't need to think about anything.
Rose underscore
Okay,
night
cool.
underscore
Perfect.
underscore says test.
That was instant. That was instantaneous. I love that. Perfect. Let's move OBS over here so I can see the game. Perfect. Perfect. Here, I should tell people that I'm streaming. Streams. Whoa, what was that? Something weird just happened. Copy that, paste it here. That's a link. There we go. Let us continue our adventure in Stars and Time. Load the game. So, I don't remember what's going on. Call Loop after the king. I've had that one written down for a long time. I just keep forgetting it. Change God memory. I have to look into that because I don't think I don't think I know what that one is yet. You thank the Change God for its blessing, quickly run away. Find King paper. What was that again? Right. There's a bit of information about the king somewhere in the house. I think it was in the head housemaiden's room. I think it was in her office. She had some stuff about the king, and that's where I'll be able to find out more about him. And flower head housemaiden. But I think somebody mentioned that I can't give the flower to the head housemaiden. They already said that. It's impossible. Which makes sense, because I've never said or done anything that changes the way she speaks to me. Oh, right. And at one point, during my last run through the house, I've actually started editing some of the footage, and I was watching the last stream, or maybe it was a stream before that one, and, while I was in the candle making room, we went into the thing and it, we learned a bit about Timecraft, and it didn't give us anything, but Sifrin said, well, if the king can't help me and I can't help me, there is one other person that knows about Timecraft. I think that might be Loop, so I need to talk to Loop about what Timecraft is and figure out how to, progress the story in that way. Pew pew. So let's do that. Here, let me move my mic a little bit. There we go. Okay. Is there anything I can interact with? Anything at all? It's been a while since I've just tried interacting with random objects. Hi, Stardust. So... Got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? I didn't click anything. This is just started. Did I not talk to Loop when I was... No, because I was going through the, what's it called? The secret quests. I was going through the secret quest with Odile, so yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't even talk to Loop yet, this loop. Here, I keep forgetting. Oh, no, I did. I posted it. Never mind. Got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Why are you looking at Loop like that, Siffrin? I thought we were past, like, the mistrusting part of the relationship. Oh, stars above. It is! Teehee. Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? Actually, yeah, how can that be? That doesn't make any sense. Because Loop knows about the future. Loop knew I was allergic to pineapples. Loop knew that when I fought the king, it wouldn't fix anything. What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? I don't know if Loop is technically here to help Siffrin, but they're definitely from the future or have knowledge of the future to some degree. I don't understand this conversation. Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me. Siffrin is not in the mood. I take it this is like the regular dialogue that you get right after the last loop. You're supposed to come immediately to Loop and talk to Loop about it. But I immediately went to Odile and had like a heartfelt conversation with her. So I guess like it's a weird it's just a really weird like juxtaposition of like one scene to the next. Don't you tee-hee me.
Noranato, says Ruhi.
Hello, welcome. You didn't miss much. I just started talking to Loop. We're figuring out what Loop knows about the loops themselves. But Loop says that they don't know any more than we do right now, which I think is very, very strange, because they knew about me being allergic to pineapples
Noranato,
and the fact that...
says started stream early hyper.
Yeah, I got off the phone with my dad for Father's Day. I was talking with him for a little bit, and then, like, as soon as I was off, I just clicked the start stream button, not really realizing what time it actually was, because I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta go start the stream. I'll talk to you later, Dad. And, yeah, I just started a bit earlier than I meant to. I do not have my water, though. 1 second. Okay. I've returned. I have returned. Aww. I don't remember why Loop is saying this. What was said before?
Says WB.
I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, I suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason.
Noranato, says Rubat.
The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont, and seems to end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first, or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time to be those tears of sort. By those tears of sort of death. A sort of death. Blah, blah, blah. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because... I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time freeze skill. Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So if you loop... So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like... What if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? Oh my god, Loop. Loop's a psychopath today. You can't advance if you have no legs, right?
Loranato, says Monkers.
Oh my goodness. I mean... I don't want to test the theory, but I'm okay if Siffrin tests the theory. I'm curious, because Loop's asking the real questions now of, like, how does this loop mechanic actually work? Because I never even thought about, like, the fact that when we get frozen in time in battle, it doesn't reset us. It just, like, it continues. So is it something to do with actually not being able to progress? But then, what I don't understand is, like, why do we loop at the end of the game, right? At the very end, when we defeat the king and talk to the head housemaiden, specifically the head housemaiden. Like, I can talk to everybody else in the party, and I can spend as much time in that room as I want. But the second I talk to the head housemaiden, I get looped back, right? If, like, Loop's theory is true, if we're supposed to trust Loop right now, what about talking to the head housemaiden would make it, like, so we're not able to advance if we're going off of Loop's words? Like, this is actually something I didn't even think about. This is so interesting. I'd rather not test that one.
Loranato,
oh, come on,
says
Loop.
Rue think head housemaiden isn't part of the original party.
The head housemaiden isn't part of the original party? I don't know. Like, but what does that have to do with just talking to her? Because I've talked to plenty of people in town, and they're not a part of the party. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Only the developer and everybody who's beaten the game knows how this works. It's very confusing. But, Siffrin, you gotta take one for the team. We gotta figure out how these loops work, if it is something to do with you not being able to progress. Because that's super interesting if that's the case. I'd rather not test that one. Aww. But understandable. What did that just say? I just hit the button by mistake. But it is interesting, though. Yeah, see? Siffrin agrees with me. What makes the loop actually loop? You feel like you can remember a few times when time looped back on its own, even if it was just a few minutes. That's true! Moments like when Bonnie found out that we were talking about death and Siffrin called them out on it. That looped us back to before that conversation started, so we wouldn't have to deal with, like, so something about that conversation made the universe to decide to send me back in time. That's so interesting. And other moments too, like whenever we look at a weapon that we've already picked up, we don't technically loop back, but we get the sound effect for it. Interesting. Maybe. Does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? See, even Loop agrees with me. Oh. Maybe, but What would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Towards what goal if not to defeat the king? What is the actual goal of the game? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? What happens if I try to leave the house before talking to head housemaiden? Like, every time I've tried to do that, the game has said you can't go back. You can't go back. It's impossible. I have to talk to the head housemaiden. It's the only way to progress the story. But now that Siffrin is thinking about it, is it possible for me to find another way through? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? I don't know. As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? Yeah, I was gonna say, you technically can, but, like, you're not... It's almost like if Siffrin is... If like, a weird analogy, Siffrin is like the TV controller, but Siffrin isn't the battery. If that makes sense. Like, Siffrin clearly has some degree of control over it, but there are certain things that just make it power up without Siffrin's control. But you can, can't you? You can move more or less... You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to head housemaiden. It seems which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? Is this gonna actually give me any answers, or is this literally just a recap of, like, all the things that I should be thinking about already? I do wonder about the limitation of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow, I feel like finding out more about that would be
says
useful.
Verbal loop Rue nodders.
Verbal loop. I'm so interested in finding out what the secrets of this game are. I just want to have the answers. Once I'm finished with this game, I'm definitely gonna, like, look up a YouTube video of, like, all the secrets you missed in Stars in Time. Number 8 will surprise you. Stardust? We've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but... when you have time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Is there a secret loop quest? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test.
Noranato, says Rue leave.
No, I really am curious about this. What? I get a secret quest with, because Loop's backstory is, like, one of the biggest mysteries to me. If this is going to be answers to that, I'm so in for this. I have a theory I'd like to test, and
Noranato
we haven't spent
says
any...
trusting someone who suggested cutting off your legs, Rue screams.
I think Loop was kidding, maybe, I hope. And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone. Anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this, Loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay? I theory Loop would like to test about the loops. It might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time. Then... Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust! In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? We can hang out now. Let's talk. Okay, I can't do the talk this loop for some reason. What should I do next? I have questions. Nah, nothing. Okay, I'm not like, I think I've read basically all of Loop's dialogue once or twice at this point. See you later, Stardust. They gently wave you goodbye. You give them a nod and walk away. Alright, so the reason I'm not doing this immediately is because I want to finish out Mirabelle and... Yeah, Mirabelle's and... God, I'm blanking. Bonbon's secret quest real quick, so I have at least their superpowered forms for the next run through the house. And I'll just skip through it, so it's not like it'll take up too much time. Where's everyone again? How are you feeling? Anything weird happened lately? So which one will you choose? Sorry? You point at her pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She gets her hand on her rapier. Excuse me. Why am I not able to skip this? This is weird. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? What was different about the way I said that? I feel like that was exactly how I said it before, or maybe I was more hesitant the first time. The reason I'm asking is it wasn't grayed out. I suppose you do have more experience. Alright. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? You laugh silently. Sure. Thank you, Siffrin. But, this might take some time. So... make sure you have time. Okay, I have time now. It's weird that I'm not able to skip through this. Zone out? Yes. Okay, so now Mirabelle should have their ultra-powerful move, supposedly. Holy Care Shield, Pretty Buffy Friends, Adorable Moving Shield. Is it Holy Care Shield? Creates a shield that makes all family members invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. Yes. Although, if I zone out for the whole thing like that, I thought it was supposed to... I thought it was supposed to give me a weaker version of it. I don't know. Maybe, like, the memories themselves are weaker? But no, the memories I will never forget, so those are permanent. Like, the plus 30 to all stats are permanent. Yeah, I think it's under equipment. Memory of Faith. Yeah, that's still plus 30 to all stats. Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Do you want something? Worrying about tomorrow? Anything weird happened lately? Can I help you with anything? Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything! You don't? I don't! Excuse me. Let me drink more water. I don't! That's better. You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me. I don't know you? You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know what my 3 favorite foods what my 3 favorite foods are, stupid! I do. Huh? You love rice? Yeah, that's true, but... And pineapples? And the last one is samosas. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that! Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? Is it samosas without cheese with potatoes? Yeah. That's all my favorite foods. You know all my favorite foods! If there's one thing you remember, if you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me. No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have that rad eye patch. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I have time now. Okay. Then come on. Zone out? Yes. Okay. I feel like zoning out for that one in particular feels a little dangerous, right? Because, like, during that cutscene, Bonnie does, like, legitimately almost die. Like, they just run into a fight they are not prepared for.
Norinato says ZSR fine.
Alright, save the game. Thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. Alright, let's go talk to Loop, because I'm pretty sure the way Loop spoke about their secret quest, it makes me think, like, once I do it, it'll immediately put me to the next day. Hey, Stardust. How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? We can hang out. Oh? Our theory hangout, yes, but we can't actually hang out right now. I'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower. Wait, you want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget all in your next loop after all. Like, from a meta perspective, I guess it doesn't, but I want Siffrin's words to be it does matter. I think Siffrin should believe it matters. It matters. So you won't do it? You won't come and hang out with little old me? This is... I'm gonna say no, because I'm way more curious about what the reaction is for that. No, I won't. You don't want everyone to go to the house without you. So you won't come, huh? I'd really like you to spend a loop with me, Stardust. It doesn't matter if it's right now, or in a dozen, or 100 loops. You'll have to spend time with me eventually. Just let me know when you want to. It's important. You glare at Loop. Okay, that's really interesting. I don't know. What if Loop tries to chop off my legs, though? But I think that was the dev's way of saying, like, you cannot progress the game fully with unless you do this hangout with Loop. You are soft locked right now. Like, this is important to the story. I'm pretty sure that's what the dev was saying with, like, it doesn't matter if you do it now and a dozen or even 100 loops, you will have to do this eventually. Alright. Shoot. Okay. Okay. We can hang out now. Will you come and hang out with me now? It'll mean leaving everyone behind. No. Oh, rejected again. Like, alright, I'll do it. Really? No. Oh, no, my feelings. How dare you play with my... Oh, I called it. How dare you play with my feelings like this, Stardust? We can hang out. Will you come hang out with me now? It'll mean leaving everyone behind. No! Oh, okay, this is the same. I was really hoping that they would react further. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Alright. Neat! Don't worry, Stardust. I'll see you soon, then. You nod. You spend the rest of the night with Okay, so I was right that this would just automatically send me to the clock tower. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favor tree. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up here, Stardust. Up here. Up there, Stardust. Up there. Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. I'm here. Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Ooh, a new piece of art! Isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up! You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and... well... you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So... tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name. You knew how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh. No. You don't know me. Tee-hee. Don't worry. Your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? That's interesting. Because the game has been making a point to mention how terrible Siffrin's memory is. Like, it's a legitimate issue of, like, not being able to remember huge chunks of his life. So, like, I didn't really think about it much, about how Loop may have been somebody we knew in the past, but now that they bring it up, it is something weird that... like, I don't know if I fully trust that Loop is telling the truth here. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help, you don't think I'm lying, and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. Well, now I do, Loop. You really believe that I'm here to help you? Stay silent. Yes, that's it. I knew it. You don't believe me at all. I don't mind, Stardust. I wouldn't believe myself either, if I was in your place. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible? For me to escape, I mean. Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. So Loop is... Like, I wasn't sure at first. Loop is actually trapped here. So Loop can't leave. That's really interesting. Because I wasn't 100% sure about... Because Loop said that they came here willingly. I didn't know if they had to stay willingly. Like, the entire time. But the fact that they came willingly, knowing full well that they would be trapped with me, is very interesting. But it's not for me. So then who is it for? If not for me? Is it for another member of... I assume it's for another member of the party, right? That has to be the case. Because, like, just from a story writing perspective, it would be kind of weird if it was for somebody in town. We don't really know them as well as our party members. We're not as attached to them. If I had to give a guess on who Loop is doing this for, my first guess would be Isabeau. The fact that, like... Maybe, like, here's my line of thinking right now. We meet Loop at the Favor Tree. The Favor Tree is a significant part of the beginning of the game, right? Like, it's important to the story. But what if that is a red herring, and Loop is actually there to see Isabeau while hiding in, like, the bushes every single loop? Right? Like, it's not about the tree, it's about Isabeau being there. Like, what if... Okay, this might be interesting. What if this loop has been going on way longer than I think it's been going on? Like, Siffrin has died to that boulder, like, 500,000 times or something crazy. But, like, somehow, some way... like, Loop found out about the loops and, like, has been trying to stop it, and in doing so has given me the ability to remember loops. Like, even if it wasn't even on purpose, like, somehow Loop's interference, like, gave me an ability to Oh, because, like, I have memory issues. What if somehow... my memory issues has something to do with the fact that I can remember past timelines. That's weird to think about.
Runt111 says, I just joined. What's happening?
I'm having a hangout with Loop. Loop just explained that they are not doing this for Siffrin. They're here to help end the loops, but they're not doing it for Siffrin specifically, although now that they've gotten to know Siffrin, they have decided to help us out. But, like, so I'm theorizing on what Loop's actual original motivation is. Like, right now, I'm kind of walking myself through a theory of, like, maybe Loop has been witnessing this time loop for way longer than Siffrin has been. They mentioned that they were doing this for somebody other than Siffrin, so my guess is that it's Ysabeau, because Ysabeau is the one by the favor tree, so that's why Loup is always there. And somehow, some way, using Siffrin's, maybe their memory issues, Loup has been able to draw, like, the power to remember timelines out of Siffrin. Maybe. Like, I'm kind of throwing stuff at walls and seeing what sticks here. I don't know. It's really interesting. Maybe they'll tell me, but I doubt it. I want to escape just as much as you do. Also, yeah, Loup willingly came into the time loops. We know that for certain, or at least we know that's what Loup told us. But now they are trapped in the time loops with us. Like, they have no way of leaving. They could willingly join it, but they weren't able to willingly leave it.
111 says, or they want to kill that king.
Maybe. I don't know. It feels like the king is an afterthought to a lot of, like, the major plot of the game. Like, clearly the king's doing something with time, but I don't know if that has anything to do necessarily with the time loops, because it feels a little disconnected right now. Right? Because, like, freezing time and looping time, there's like a weird connection there, but it doesn't feel like there's anything actually connecting the two abilities right now. Unless every time somebody else gets frozen in time, they're going into their own time looping shenanigans thing. But, like, there's no evidence to say that's what's happening. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know? To be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. So, this is so confusing, because Loup is admitted to willingly entering this time loop to help out. They just said that it wasn't specifically to help Siffrin, but they are here to help. And they willingly trap themselves here. But this implies that maybe they were in a separate time loop at some other point. Like, if you've ever seen Groundhog's Day, great movie, but there was a sequel to Groundhog's Day. It was a VR video game about the main character's son, who also has a time loop of his own. Right? And, like, I think the original main character from Groundhog Day was dead at that point. Like, he just aged or something. But, like using the experience of his father, the main character of the VR game, was able to, like, do a better job of escaping the time loops. Maybe that's what's happening here. Not to say that Loup is Siffrin's father or anything, or parent, I should say. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over, taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. And that everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. And I'm still not fully convinced that Loup isn't some future version of Siffrin. Like the old theory, even though Loup laughing in our face about it kind of threw me off of that trail for a while. I stopped looking for clues about that. But this is a hard sell for that theory right now. And finding yourselves trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. That's okay. Loup laughs sadly.
Runt 111 says, and Loup has both eyes.
Loup does have both eyes, you're right. So that can't be the case. Well, Changecraft is a thing, and they're very vague on how Changecraft actually works. It's possible that it's expensive to do, but, like, you are able to, like, grow new limbs and, like, regrow eyes and things. So that might be a thing. And if that is a case, they have, like, done the work to be like, changecraft is not just like surgery. It's theorized that the king used changecraft to change into a giant. So clearly there's some supernatural aspect to it. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. Yes! Yes! Answer all of my questions. I'd rather not. Teehee. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You can talk with your party about it, Siffrin. They won't be able to remember it, but you can have that conversation. You've made some weird arbitrary rule for yourself to keep the loops a secret from them. And I honestly don't know why. Like, them finding out that you're looping, like, even if it doesn't help you, like, they won't remember next loop anyway. Why does it... Siffrin. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. It'll happen soon now. What? What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session. Of course. You open your mouth to ask, and then... What the hell is happening? Why is the castle eating the sky? What? You heard that horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance?
Norinato, says Monkers.
I am very worried. It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who was he... The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Oh, stars, I wonder who he attacked. Are they able to get through the house fully without me? Because I was saying that or maybe not last stream, but I said that in our last run through the house, that, like, if Siffrin dies to the boulder, if Siffrin is not there, maybe everybody just takes extra caution from that point on into the house. Because they can't turn back. They're trapped. They cannot go back through the doors. We know that much. So they just are extra careful to make sure that they sift through every single thing and find all the keys on their own. Right? And we know that the key knife, that isn't a Siffrin thing, that's a Mirabelle thing. That's not the Change God giving me the key knife. Well, they give it to me, but only because I'm the one that uses a knife as a weapon. I imagine they'd still give it to the party without me there. I feel vindicated. You can't even hear Loop speak. You're friends! They were against the king just now? You know how to survive his first attack, you found out.
Yep, you did say something like that.
I was right. I have to be. Because, like, who else would the king be attacking? Except for, like, random sadnesses. But I assume they're on the king's side. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already, so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Well, did you, Stardust? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I was reading Loop's mind. Okay, that's weird. 'Cause Loop can read my mind. Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach, because you weren't there. Because they're gone. They're gone. Because of you. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop doesn't answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back, or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You... Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down.
Skyracon says really threw you for a loop, didn't it?
Oh my god!
Tilda.
Welcome to the stream. I was thrown off. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You. You breathe slowly. In and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could you just How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Okay. What if it's not Siffrin that it has nothing to do with Siffrin to cause the loops. Like, Siffrin dies, sure, but and from our perspective, we loop back as soon as that happens. But what if the loop doesn't happen immediately after that? What if we die, and the rest of the party continues on until they reach the point that actually loops us. Like somebody in the party dies, and that's what causes us to loop. And for whatever reason, our memories are retained from that. Like whether it's Odile, Bonnie, or Isabeau, like, or Mirabelle, it's like one of them dies, and that loops us back for some reason. But then why would that loop us back at the very end still? That's what I don't get, is like what actually loops us back at the very, very end when we talk to the head housemaiden. Unless like seconds after we talk to her, she just is about to kill somebody in the party, which I doubt. Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh?
Skyricon says that's a really neat theory, Stardust. Maybe you're correct, maybe not. It's so nice hearing what's going through your head.
It's a very interesting game. I have so many theories, and I just want to know all the things. Once I'm done with this game, I know there's so much that I missed. I have to like check out like a lore video on YouTube or something. Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't
says,
you?
Please continue yapping. It's entertaining.
I will. There's no need to worry about that. But I do want to continue getting through the story, so I have more to yap about. You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. So, I think what Loop is saying is that because Loop is aware of the loops. But they don't die with me, obviously. Unless they do, which is weird. But, like, they would know the difference between me dying and me looping back. Like, what that time difference is. I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Okay. Okay. I don't know what, I don't know. Loop's right.
Runt 111 says if someone I'm your party dies.
Yes, that's my current running theory, but I don't want to test that. I don't want to just go stabbing each individual party member. Let's see. Let's think back about the times that I looped without dying, though. Like, the first one that immediately comes to mind was the time I called out Bonnie on knowing that we're talking about death. That when before we did the secret quest, Bonnie freaked out about that, and that immediately looped us like 10 minutes prior. But that had nothing to do with me dying. That had nothing to do with anyone dying. So, okay, I'm gonna throw that theory out the window now, because, like, that had nothing to do with anybody dying. So, it's something to do with the story, almost. Like, if I cannot make it through the house, it loops me back. It's so interesting. Okay. There have been other times you looped back without dying, too. Okay, I didn't even read that text line, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend
Runt
time with you.
111 says maybe when you talk about looping. Or something like that.
But we weren't talking about looping when Bonnie was talking about death, because we weren't talking about...
Runt 111 says with someone who isn't looping.
But why would that... I don't think that one makes any sense, because we weren't... the only two people that were around during that last loop was me and Loop. And we both know about the looping. We wouldn't have been talking about with anybody about it. The rest of the party just got hit by the king's attack, and we just looped.
Skyracon says, since when has Sif ever mentioned looping to someone who isn't Loop?
Exactly. There's never been a point in the game where Siffrin ever mentions it to anybody. It's like I mentioned it a few minutes ago, it's some weird arbitrary rule that Siffrin's putting on himself, even if he did mention it, they like their friends wouldn't remember by the next loop anyway. So why is Siffrin keeping it from them? I hate that. I want to know what all their reactions are. Ah! Alright. I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk, after all. But... yes, I figured this would happen.
Skyracon says, oh well, it's probably nothing, right Stardust Tilda?
I won't say sorry. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. Is that a new picture for Loop? I don't think I've ever seen Loop give that face before. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Do you see what I did there with time? Yeah, you see. You're laughing on the inside.
Runt 111 says, yes, I think it is. That was a pretty hostile reaction.
Right? Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Okay, well, on to the next wonderful loop. You approach the Change God statue. You close your single eye. We're still on loop 27, though. So that didn't count as a loop. Some loops just don't count as loops. It's so weird. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. And let's check to see if everybody still has...
Runt 111 says, it makes me think that they feel guilty that you're involved or something.
But they yelled at us for waiting for an apology. If they felt guilty, I feel like they would just apologize. Unless they're not, like... I was gonna say unless they're not an adult, but I should probably correct that. Maybe they're just not mature enough. No, not Memory of Family. Let's look at Mirabelle's... Hold on a second. Craft. Let's look at Mirabelle's craft. I still have Holy Care Shield, so everything from my last walk through the town is still active. So I should be able to just go and talk to Isabeau and get that final secret quest done and head right back into the house. Isabeau is here, looking towards the house. Hi again, Sif. What's up? What's up with the big tree? Anything weird happened lately? Hey, I finished helping everyone out. Huh? Oh, that's cool. I did see you running around with everyone earlier. It looked like fun. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed any help this loop. Well, so do you need help with anything? Help? Oh, yes, I do need help with something, now that I'm thinking about it. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. I kept the best one for last. Aw, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today, since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today, so I was, worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today, then. Excuse me, I need to take a breath. I'm reading awful. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village afterwards. So, I want to make sure you did everything you needed to. Hang out with Isabeau now? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Well, follow me, Sif. So now, yes. Yeah, all the things. Doot, 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 doot. And here we are again. So, we have all of the, souvenirs. Actually, I didn't even check to make sure I still had my souvenirs. I assume I do, since I still had all of everybody else's side quests done. But, let's see. I'm thinking that the information on the king is in the head housemaiden's office on the 3rd floor. So that's where I'll go, but I'll also look around a little bit just to make sure that it's not hidden somewhere else. Because I distinctly remember the head housemaiden doing research on the king. At some point, somebody mentioned that. Your fighter learned how to use the "We will win" again. Okay. Alright, let's just move on. We're gonna skip past the tutorial. Oh, up ahead. That's... You breathe in and out. Sadness, huh? Alright. All the things. Here again. Oh my, should we go over... No, let's just skip it. She'll be fine anyway, won't she? Hello? Why isn't it start? Okay. You managed to beat the king earlier. You feel stronger. You gained a lot of XP. Siffrin is now level 67. Alright, I think just a regular knife to meet you should be enough. Oh no, it survived. Holy cow. I just genuinely wasn't expecting that. Jolly Round Rondo. That was weird. What happened to Mirabelle there? Oh, that's right, because I got the new bow from the fancy lady that heals her. I think that's what caused that. Kaboom! Jeez, this thing is surviving on quite a bit. I guess the rest of my party is level 45. But I do have that double experience thing for my party now. Oh, that's gonna be so good. You breathe in and out. 100 experience received. XP doubled for everyone else. Yeah! Okay. We did it! See, Mirabelle, that was all good. Let's just get to the 3rd floor as fast as we can. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Your family members' craft skills and experiences have been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. Was your single eye. Save. Let us move through the house as fast as we can. The circle key is laying on the floor. You pick it up. You found the circle key. The keychain is dangling from a circle-shaped key. No time. Let's move! Key time! You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Don't run past it. You look around the pillar. Oh wait! Siffrin, I just remembered this room, it's... And you press the switch. Boom. What? You start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Oh, okay. Let us run through. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way, like dancing or like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox. Oh, I love fennec foxes. But you feel more like a panther right now. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen, that was impressive. Oh, uh-oh. It's time to get serious, you know? It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira.
Runt 111 says, has this happened before?
No. I assume that this is a level thing. Now that I'm level 67,
Runt
they notice that I'm stronger.
111 says this conversation.
No, not even a little bit. This is the first time I've seen this. Again, I think this is a level thing. Oh, Mirabelle looks at you, at your heeled shoes. I have heeled shoes? Then at her flat boots. Is that so? Huh! Youch. Yeah, Belle! Hit him where it hurts. Aw. Youch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster? More silently? Come to think of it, your family members do feel slower to you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? A long time, Sif. A long time, buddy. Maybe it's because I was also dodging around the enemies and not fighting them. Maybe that had something to do. I don't know, because I usually attack the first 3 enemies, I think, just to get the experience. But now I'm just like, who cares? Craft. Rose-printed glasses! I don't know why I'm doing this. This is
Runt
definitely...
111 says, I think it's because of your level.
I assume it's the levels. I don't know why I'm, like, focusing so much on the paper right now. I'm not gonna get a combo. There's no way. These things are too weak. You breathe in, and out. 300 experience received. XP doubled for everyone else. There's a board game thing in here. Cupboard full of various board games. Craft games for kids, fishing game, checkers. Checkers! We should play checkers sometime, I'm gonna focus on looking at all the papers and books, just to make sure I don't miss anything about the, king. Some books. One of them has a very striking cover of a Mudu clay figurine with large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. Spooky. I'm pretty sure that's also where I found Bonnie's, book about death. And cremation, I think it was? Let's look in here. I think this was the storage room. Okay, it's been a while since I've been in here. What? Well, let's go inside then. What's this book? It's a Porterian Vogardian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Vogardian words starting with a T. Taciturn? I speak up sometimes. Because why would you? I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Sometimes it's weird when Siffrin repeats things. Like, why repeat the conversation the same way that time? The books is filled with books written in many different languages. Vilgardian, Poterian, Mudu. Mudu is a language? I hadn't realized until now. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Statue of the Change God has been destroyed. Okay, let's keep on going. I don't feel like picking up items. I never use them. They never feel necessary except for salty broth. A sadness! Alright. I do not remember what type... I never remember the typing for these. Let's just use Knife to meet you since it's a strong attack.
Runt 111 says it's the island language.
Oh yeah, I know it's the island language.
Runt 111 says in the book.
Oh, there's an exclamation point. Yeah. You can find that language all over the place. It's just that, like, I don't know, like we don't know anything about it yet, so I never feel like mentioning it anymore. Because, like, I don't feel like that gave me any lore hints or anything. Your turn. Let's give it back to Mirabelle, I guess. Perfect. Oh, shoot, that did so much damage to you, Odile. It's weird seeing everybody in, like, such a weak state. I don't know. Like, it feels like it's been a while, because, like, the last run through the house, like, I feel like I just ran into a bunch of weak enemies, one after the other. Everyone unleashes their scissor attack. You breathe in and out. You gain experience. Everybody else gains double experience. You got the Star Crest. You put the Star Crest in your pocket. Alright. It got me. Oh, hello. It's been a while since I fought one of these. Craft, let's do to cleaver in half. Craft skill, artsy silent burst. Craft skill, kaboom! There it goes. You breathe in and out, you gain 650 experience, everyone else gains double. And tear floats gently, you have a Star Crest, so use the Star Crest. Yes. Use the Star Crest. Well, I don't know what this water was, but the crest made it go away. Oh, wait, I remember. Do I bump my shoulder or my hip again? Yep, every time. Ugh. You hit your hip into the counter, you bite your lip really hard. You hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up! Isabeau and Bonnie kick the counter too. You feel better. This is a good way to resolve this. I thought I already got that one. Weird. A kitchen closet. You open it. You found the egg key. You put the key in your pocket. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like an egg. That's an egg. No time. Let's... Oh, papers. Flyer and Dormont. Okay, yeah, that's not important. It has nothing to do with the king. Cannot remember for the life of me where the king stuff is, like the papers. Did I make sure... Okay, yeah, there's no papers on the wall there. Up here, was there any papers on the wall? There's some pictures, but not papers. Ah! Oh, these three. The sadnesses got all mixed up. You'll never find out which one's which. Craft, rather. To cleaver by half! Oh, shoot! These must be, first floor enemies. Yeah, these things go down real quick. Smash it. You breathe in and out. 510 experience. Everybody else gains double. Let us leave. I cannot remember. I think it's the head housemaiden's office. I'm pretty sure. But I also want to check everything just to be 100% certain. Oh, look! On the wall! There's... nothing. It's just a normal, boring wall. Alright, let's pick up the sharpening stone while I'm here. Big steel thing with a stone on it. And an oven for weapons. Those things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge. And that's an anvil, Siffrin. And the stone is a sharpening stone. Oh, then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. You put the stone in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Let us go. Aha! Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Don't you dare. Oh, what the hell was that? What the... Did you see that? What was that? That was Siffrin. That was Siffrin's sprite, right? What the heck was that? And I also have like a little achievement thing in the bottom corner, but it didn't give me like the sound alert or the image for it. I'm just gonna hit the start button to get rid of it. What the heck? I don't know when I got that achievement. That might have been like with the loot stuff earlier.
111 says definitely.
I have no theories for that. I have no idea what's happening. Was that Siffrin from a different loop? Am I able to see myself in other loops now? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Fight me. Oh, wow, they outsped me. Crazy. Just barely, though. Craft. You are a rock type, so rose-printed glasses. You can have Super Sparkle heal yourself, please. Paper attack. This thing feel like it outsped me, but it is not very good at taking hits. It has no health. Because even my level 45 team got it. Get your experience. Use a bow is now level 46 and learned the craft skill So Weak. Odile is now level 46 as well. Fight me. I've also never questioned why Mirabelle is slightly lower level than everybody else. Because you'd expect Mirabelle to be slightly higher level, considering she started the quest before everybody else. I cannot remember either if Siffrin's experience matched Mirabelle's, or was different from everybody's, or matched the other two's. Something I'll have to go back and look at. What was that? Sparkle heal yourself. Craft. Kaboom! Torment attacks. No! Stop it! I mean... Craft break, I guess, sure. I love that. I love that image. It's such a good... It's such a good, portrait. Don heal. Keep the healer up. Ah, jeez. When am I gonna get a group heal from Mirabelle? I feel like that would be way more useful than a lot of these other ones. There we go. You breathe in and out. 650 experience received. Mirabelle is now level 46. I do not remember which short I take. I think it's this one. Yes. Ah, papers! Papers everywhere! Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king! Yes! You never looked at them very closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Vogardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But, excuse me. I feel a little under the weather right now, so I'm not reading as well as I normally do. But there's no one to write them now. You will start reading random articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him probably being from another country than Vogard. Huh? He really isn't Vogardian then? Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. That probably means he's from the island to the north. There's a lot of things about the island to the north that is mysterious, so you can probably just throw a blanket statement of like, Loop, the King, and Siffrin are all from the island to the north. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbo for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler? Like Friend and Deal? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right, he did talk about Vogardians before. The way he phrased it, it did seem like he thought of Vogardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Vogard as welcoming. Always willing to help people in. Or always... Why can I not read? I'm gonna go grab more water real quick. Catch my breath. I also grabbed a cookie. Maybe it's my blood sugar that's low. Always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. I don't remember exactly what the king said now, but yeah, I do remember him saying something vaguely along those lines. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, that's so good. Because if the king is from the island to the north, maybe the king is immune.
Runt 111 says what type of cookie?
It is a vegan chocolate chip cookie. Sorry, I took a bite. What was I saying? Right. Oh, if the king is from the island to the north and we ask the king where he's from, will he be able to remember it? Is the big question. Because if he can, and he can pronounce the name of the country, maybe we'll be able to use that to get through that one random door that we haven't been able to get through yet. No, there's two doors we haven't been able to get through yet. There's the door in town, in like the main central area, in like the north, in the northwest part of the map, and then there's like there's the one door on the third floor. If you go west and then north, I believe it's just right there, and we've never been able to get through there. Maybe the king will be able to let us through now. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinct hairstyle. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even include a sketch. Look. Yep, that's him. Well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. His crown, his shoulder parts, the patterns. Yeah, what are those patterns, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Like the weird wavy things coming off of him. The patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? Not what I thought, but sure, let's talk about that instead. It's just a weird, Lausanne shit. I don't know what that word is. What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky. Sif and I were looking at them yesterday, remember? Oh! This article...
Runt 111 says on the chest, the start kinda looks like Loop's chest.
Yes, I think... I don't know if Siffrin mentioned that specifically, but Siffrin did mention that that there are weird similarities between the king and Loop. And Loop got real offended when Siffrin mentioned it. This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars? Is there somewhere in the house where you can find out more about them? I don't want to go to that room because then I'll lose all of everybody's abilities, I assume. Because I'll go into a loop where I didn't have, like, the friendship, secret quests. Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. Okay, but I now have that. Let's get our key and move on. The dresser with the art books on top of it. You open the drawer, you found the broken egg key, keychain dangling from it shaped like an egg. Alright. Before I forget. A closet haphazardly filled with art notebooks and art supplies. There's a crumpled pile of hand-drawn cards. Pick one? Yes. You pick a card at random. The card is a drawing of 5 women fighting with spears. Why are they fighting? The bottom says 5 of Wands. You got the drawing card. You put the card in your pocket along with your souvenirs. I don't know anything about tarot, but, like, cool. I guess I got the 5 of Wands. Did I get that one before? I don't remember. Let us move on to the next floor now. The game has deliberately given me the next steps on where I should go next. Here, let me write it down. Where's my pen? My pen! Okay, there it is. So, change God memory, I think I already looked at that. Find king paper, complete. Flower, give a flower to the head housemaiden. I can't do that, so I'm just gonna cross that one out. Fancy, I think I finished that quest already. Crossing that one out, and call Loop after fighting the king. I have not done that, but this page is just about filled, so I'm just gonna rewrite that one on the next page. Call Loop. Go to the... Where was it? I think it was on the 3rd floor, and it was the northern part of... Like, it's the tiers that lead north, I believe. In the middle area of the left side. To get to the, auditorium. Not auditorium, star-looking area. Stars... Atorium, I guess. I'll call it that in my notes, because I'll know what that means. Staratorium. Okay, and what else was there? ask King about where they're from. Ask King origin. Perfect. All right. That will remind me about the three quests that I have now. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. And kaboom! You breathe in and out. 300 experience, everybody else gain double. Battle start! Jeez, I barely outsped it that time. This one's, like, I remember this one being kind of like a mid-boss almost. Regenerate! For 3 turns, your family members regenerates 10% of their HP every turn. I forgot about this one. I haven't used it yet. Sure, I'll use it. Alright, now that I don't have to worry about healing, let's go ahead and attack things. This is a paper type, I believe. Aw. I always forget this one has a cute face. Your turn. Go ahead, Siffrin. Graph, knife to meet you! Scissors 3. Yeah, Bonbon! Heck yeah, Bonbon! Let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and deal the scissors attack again. Because I'm probably gonna outspeed it in a second and be able to heal from the combo. Heck yeah. Oh, I survived. I was not expecting that. So weak lowers their thing. Let's do this one. Might as well. Wait, did that not show Isabeau's portrait for that one? I thought that was like his mega one. Did I just click the wrong one? Because if I do this, I get Odile's portrait. Here, let me make up the time. See if it works with Mirabelle. Holy Care Shield. Weird. I guess that's because I fast forwarded through the Isabeau, Mirabelle's, and Bonnie. I cannot remember Bonnie's name for the life of me sometimes. And Bonnie is like secret quests. I just skipped them. Whereas with Odile, I wanted to talk with everybody in town because I didn't do that the first time. So I did it in the normal way, even though I was holding shift the whole time. That's weird. Interesting, though. Sure, smash. You breathe in and out. 1,000 experience received. Everybody is super high level for it. Ah! Go away! Battle start! Wait, what am I doing? I need to call Loop about me seeing a second Siffrin. Why didn't I think to call Loop about that? Jeez, good job, Siffrin. Artsy Silent Burst! And finally, kaboom! You breathe in and out. You gain 650 experience. Alright, craft, skills, Siffrin. Call Loop. You make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. You close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Should I do next? I have a question. I had a question. Questions. At the end, Isabeau Odile seems suspicious of me. Bonnie is looking at a book. There's this book fan. Mira has a fan. Can I really not mention the fact that I just saw myself in the hallway? Did I miss the opportunity to mention it to Loop because I left the room where it happened? Okay. Okay. Talk to you later, Stardust. Let's go back and see if Siffrin shows up again. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure it was this hallway. Oh, that's so weird. Leave me alone. Dang it. Okay. Favor by half. Craft Artsy Silent Burst. And finally, kaboom. Goodbye. You breathe in and out, gain 900 experience for your party, 450 for yourself. You reach towards the light. Everyone was healed. Your family members' craft skills experience have been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. Close your single eye. Save. And we're just past the 40-hour mark for the amount of time I've spent in this game. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Okay. Everybody's level 46. That's the normal level I fight this thing at anyway. I figured with double experience I would have been at least level 47 with everybody. Oh well. Big ball head. Big ball head! Wait, something's happening. Rock type. Gotcha. Something appeared for a second on the big ball head. That was a rock sign? Does it mean something? We can probably assume that that's its current craft type. If you need help, Siffrin, let me know and I'll analyze this enemy. Alright, craft rose-printed glasses. Craft Artsy Silent Burst. Regular attack.
Runt 111 says you did avoid a lot of guys.
I did, but I no more than I usually do, and I almost always get to level 47. Or level 46, rather. Honestly, I fought more than I usually do. Where's... Oh, I don't have Paper Alpha unlocked yet. I was, like, looking for it. Paper 3, then. Yo, good job. Makeup time. Craft Pretty Buffy Friends. Yeah, I figured it would change before I was able to get another combo off, so I'm just focusing on buffing. Nice job, Bonnie. We will win! Alright, let's go ahead and use scissors with... Now I'll use craft break. Actually, this one would make this ridiculously strong, right? Craft break, yeah. Wouldn't that remove all of its immunities? Yeah, it's weak to everything now. That's great. Craft. Let's go ahead and use In a While Rockadile. Because rock type is going to be the best bet. Adorable Moving Shield. Holy... Yeah, let's just use that since you don't have rock type. Craft. Smash! Craft. Rock. And finally, let's go ahead and give the turn to Isabeau. Craft. Kaboom. And that should be the end of the fight. Good work, everybody. You breathe in And out. 6,000 experience gained. Experience doubled for everyone else. Sifrin is now level 68. Mirabelle is now level 48. Holy cow, skipped right over 47 and learned the Skillcraft Lovely Moving Cure. Isabeau is now level 48. Odile is now level 48. We did it! Victory! Alright, let's keep moving. You got it. Walking through the hallway. This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It's missing the threatening pressure the rest of the house has. Alright. Friends, huh? Not anymore, madam. It's over between us. We are friends no more! Uh-huh. Huh. Is that new? Is that the first time she said this? No, that's the second time she said it. What was the coin flip about, madam? Oh, well... Now choose! Choose which one you want! Don't worry, I have enough for everyone! You'd like... some chips, please. Some onigiri, some chips. There! You! Go! Do not make Bonnie sad. Thank you, Snack Leader, for this delicious meal! Oh, this is so good! Thank you, Bonnie! So good, Bon Bon. I feel refreshed, invigorated, alive! Good food, yummy, yum, yum. Yes! After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Let's talk to Isabeau and Odile about the new dialogue. Maybe Sifrin can talk about it. Leave me be. I need some alone time. But you leave Odile be. Okay, so nothing new there. Hey, Sif. Let me guess, you're still hungry. I can see it on your face. Want half of this cookie? Yes, you really would. No new dialogue here? Yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny, Buff Isabeau! Oh! Hey! Isabeau seems to be having trouble looking you in the eye. Sifrin, you're socially inept. I hope everyone is alright. The people in Dormont? Yes, but the king's curse probably got to them already. Make her smile. A plum? Like the fruit? Yes, that meeting was... Oh, let me guess. Was it a very fruitful meeting? Oh, no. Was that it? Sorry for stealing your joke. Nah, you got it. The fact that you stole my joke, Mirabelle. What a pitiful experience for me. You kind of brought it back. You chuckle along with her. Anything new from you? Sounds stupid. Which one am I? You're my cousin who I see once a year and we have really good time. Get it? 'Cause it's a game about time? See what I did there? I know that you're looping! I knew the whole time! You reach towards the light. Everyone is healed. Your family members' skills and experience have been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. Close your single eye. Save. Are you ready? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Let's go. Let's see here. Where was the right way to go first? I think it's up this way. I need to go to the classroom, I think is over here, which will have a important key for the 3rd floor. A desk. On it is a notebook titled Mark Super Awesome Great Amazing Super Duper Cool Notebook Do Not Touch. Out of disrespect, you open the super duper cool notebook wide. You found the crying key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a crying mask. A key here? A mask, huh? This feels out of place. I was expecting a keychain shaped like scissors or something. Why would you expect that if we haven't found any keys yet, Odile? Alright, let's head on out. Shut up, monsters. Ah, dang it. Battle start! Misery attacks. Buy one, get one, 3! Yo, that did so much damage. Go ahead and just heal. And Isabeau, finish it off. You breathe in and out. And gain experience. Here we are. A sadness! Another weird one. If I remember correctly, the note on the wall in this room just says, "Don't take from the barrel." I don't remember which one you are. You're either going to be rock or scissors. Let's go within a while, Rockadile. Yeah, I got it right. Which means I can go ahead and... Pretty Buffy friend. Why not? Craft. Smash! Ow. Dude. What the hell? Rude. And let's go ahead and don heal. Give that to Isabeau. Nice work, Bonnie. Craft. Holy Care Shield. Craft. Kaboom. Finish it. Yeah. You breathe in and out. 1100 experience. Everyone gets doubled. Isabeau is now level 49 and learn the craft skill Break Break. Odile is now level 49 and learn the craft skill Paper Alpha. Paper Alpha 5. You got a Star Crest. You put the Star Crest in your pocket. Yay, another Star Crest! We should be careful about where we use this one. True. Don't remember what's over here. The door is locked. The key is shaped... Okay. I need to get the other key from over here. I feel like the 2nd floor is the floor I have the least amount of knowledge about in general. Like, I just don't remember this one as well as the other two. Sadnesses got all mixed up. How will we ever be able to tell which one's which now? To clear by half. Craft skill, Artsy Silent Burst. Regular attack. You breathe in and out. 510 experience. Mirabelle is now level 49. I might actually get everybody to level 60 at this rate. Honestly, they are leveling up way faster than before. This will do a cutscene. Alright. Moving on. What was up here? Oh, I love this room. Do the thing! While passing through, you take a deep breath and... Poke. Poke my cheek again and die. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bonnie. Yep, message received. You giggle under your breath. Very big plant. Didn't mean to do that one. I always pick up the tonics in this room for some reason. I just like them. Tiny dying plant. This tiny plant... this plant looks tiny and cute. I guess. What was in here again? The closet is filled with gardening supplies. And... gardening book about rare and powerful plants. None of them catch your eye. I can't remember what was in there before. Actually, I kind of want to get the fancy bow again, now that I think about it, because I want to see how they react when I already have it. Craft. Rose-printed glasses. Craft. Artsy Silent Burst. Yo, that did a lot of damage. Holy cow. Attack! Breathe in and out. 550 experience received. Okay, let's go up here, grab the key real quick. Oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. A pile of papers. You take one at random. It's an essay about 3.5% of people that are dual craft type users, like Mirabelle. Head housemaiden's massive desk drawer. You start looking for the key. So this is the office of the head housemaiden of the House of Dormont. You pick up the key taped to the underside of the drawer. You found the rock key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. You put the key in your pocket. Head housemaiden desk drawer. There really is nothing else important in there. Was it this one? Some paper and ink. On the paper, you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns, one filled with names, while the other only has 1 or 2. The first full column is titled Save Vogard. The second near empty column is titled Other. What could this be about? I wish I could talk to her about this, because this is so interesting and I've been curious about it. Some notes about the king. This is what I was thinking of before. The head housemaiden must have been looking for more information about him. Why do you even call the king the king? Okay, so that's the same. I wonder if I hadn't gotten the right papers on the first floor, if this would have been I could have found it on this floor as well, and this is where that cutscene would have happened. You wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. Alright, let's go ahead and leave Boulder. There you are. Thought you could sneak up on me. Alright, let's go. Fight me! I don't remember where this one is from. I think it's actually a second floor enemy. Not sure though. Yeah, probably, considering I didn't beat it in one hit. You breathe in and out. Oh no, it's first floor. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. No, not today. Alright, let's see here. The bookcase is filled with random books, from novels to pictures to massive research essays. Which book should you examine? Key to meaningful change. You open the book. You found the paper key. Heck yeah. Let's go in here. You press the switch. What? Haha, I just touched it and it opened. Wow, a secret passage. Wow, nice. But you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. Isabelle, don't let the wink distract you. Crap, wait! You've already moved on. This one? A pile of lists of checked out books. Odile is looking intently at the list. Papyrus family tale, huh? Interesting. Odile looks your way. Very interesting. You look away. I really wish there was more to it than that. I want to talk to my friends about the looping. Oh well, let's move on. I was hoping that there'd be something new there, but no. Avoiding all of the things. Haha! Aw, oh, dang it. Battle starts! Craft, rose-printed glasses. Craft skill, artsy silent burst. Artsy silent burst does so much more damage than I usually expect it to. Shoot. Let's go ahead and use the Paper Alpha. Is vulnerable, which means we're gonna wipe it out in one shot with our combo. Heck yeah! You breathe in and out. 500 experience received. Which means everybody else got 1,000. Now, battle start. Craft rose-printed glasses. Let's do Sparkle Heal and just get Isabeau up. Paper. More paper. You breathe in and out. 550 experience received. Oh, I already went in here. Never mind. I'm trying to keep my eyes open for more Siffrin clones, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, this one's fast. Holy cow. Craft. Buy one, get one, 3. Let's heal up Isabeau, because oh, no! No! It's fine. I'll just do it next round. Breathe in and out. 550 experience. Isabeau is now level 50. Odile is now level 50. Let us see here. No. I just got the paper key, so I think that's all the way on the other side of the house. I just want to see what the next part of the story is. Star Auditorium, ask King about origin and call loop. Ow! Jerk. Let's do rose-printed glasses. Craft super heal yourself. And finish it. Heck yeah! You breathe in and out. 200 experience received. You did avoid. Sadness has got all mixed up. I'm just getting caught in every fight this round, aren't I? Yeah. There's a silent burst. Finish him. Finish it. Oh well, I guess everybody's gonna be a bit stronger for the king fight this round. Not that we get to keep our levels or anything. 2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest! So, we have to all the things. I'm just gonna do beauty path like I always do. Beauty Alliance, go down. Yes! Oh. We will not forget this terrible select. Stay away from me. Key! There's something on the counter. You found the scissors key. The key chain dangling from it is shaped like scissors. You put the key in your pocket. Rock, paper, scissors. No time. Actually, I don't think I've read this one in forever. I don't know. I'll read it this time. Just good old basic rock, paper, scissors. Makes sense. You all nod. It makes sense. Oh, that's it? Some carving wood. You haven't tried carving wood in forever. By the way, I still have the little wood carving you made of me, Siffrin. You do? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It was so very cute. Oh no, I'm still so jealous Sif made you a wood figurine. I could curse you and your entire family name. Then curse me, coward. I will one day. And then you'll be sorry. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, I guess I don't have to re-remind myself about, like, the little song I sang. Let us go through here. And I believe this is the entirety of the second floor done. Ah, no. Misery. In a while, Rockadile. Craft, Super Sparkle heal, Isabeau up. Craft, smash! And finish it. You breathe in, and out. 550 experience received. Mirabelle is now level 50 and learned the craft skill Shining Life. Alright, save here. You reach towards the light. Everyone was healed. Your family members' craft skills and experiences have been recorded for this location. Save your progress? Yes. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's anything really new happening. I'll continue to do the house normally for now, but the next time I'll probably just skip through. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Mostly because of that, like, super weird Siffrin silhouette thing that we saw. Battle start. 2 sadnesses. Get ready, everyone. Let's go. Okay. Let's go ahead and target rose-printed glasses. This one, since paper is the easiest combo to get off. Craft Artsy Silent Burst. Craft skill, attack normal. And finally, Paper Alpha. Good work, team. The long-haired one is doing something. What? It sacrificed itself and gave the other one more strength in the process. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that version. Oh. Oh, man. I haven't seen... That's so sad. I have not seen Siffrin's freezing in time portrait in a long, long time. They're
Fiend underscore Fi says hello haha cat.
Hey, Fiend. I'm so sad. Siffrin's just accepting that they're frozen in time right now. Like, they're not, like, panicked or anything. Oh my... How long has the portrait been like that? Oh, man. I don't know how to react to that. That's so sad. Rally around burst or whatever. I didn't read what it actually said. I can't remember what it is.
Underscore Fi says I'm late because I was hanging out with IRL people. Runch 111 says hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Scissors attack. Finish it. Aw. How mean. Craft. Shining Life revives a KO'd enemy.
Fiend underscore Fi says what act are you in?
What act am I in? I think I'm still in the 3rd act. I could be wrong though. I haven't checked in a second. Let me finish this thing off and double check. You breathe in And out. 7,000 experience received. Experience is doubled for everyone else. Sifrin is now level 69. Mirabelle is now level 51. Isabeau is now level 52. And Odile is now level 52. We won! Alright. One last floor to go. Let's see here. Load. Yep, still Act 3. I'm rushing through the house this time, so maybe this next boss fight will be the thing that finishes the game, or maybe it won't be. I don't know. This room feels safe too, doesn't it?
Runt 111 says, for this floor I've been floating in and out of conciseness. Your voice is very relaxing to sleep to. Also nice.
I do my best. Even when I'm voicing Bonnie with his little, I'm Trunks from Dragon Ball, let me power up! Bonnie's
Fiend
the cutest.
underscore Phi says Rose ASMR.
I can't do ASMR videos. Yikes. And then Bonnie does the little thing. We get snack time. Everybody's happy. So which snack do you guys want? You'd like... some Madeleines. Here you go! Alright, so the last snack time did not change in the slightest, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip through. Save real quick. Okay. Well, let's just talk with him. Friend, do you see? I'm gonna touch you now. Okay, that's the same. Same. Mira. Yeah, Sifrin. And then... Pisif. And then Y. All of this is the same. About my eye, do you mean... Oh, yeah. You know, Sifrin. This journey has made me feel really older than my years. Okay, so that's all the same. Let's head on out. Are you ready? Ready. Let's go. Alright, wait. Do you hear that? I do. There's a key on the floor. You pick it up. And found the empty key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a mask of some kind. You put the empty key in your pocket. Well, judging by its location, I'm guessing this is the key for the gate just ahead, but... yeah, it's already blocked off. Up here. And then we go over here. Think this was... yes, okay. A mirror, you and your family members are reflected in it. You all take a photo together. Sifrin is still smiling in the photo, which is very nice to see. Now that you can see the key you pick up, you found the smiling key. The keychain is dangling from it. Keychain. Okay, let's go to the left side of the house now. Ah, dang it. Oh, it's one of these. I should be able to, like, one-shot it now. Very easily. Buy one, get one, 3! I think you got it, Sifrin. Jeez. I don't think you needed to hit it 3 times. I think that was just the secret room over there, so we don't need to go that way anymore. Ooh, but actually, that's the room where I thought about my backstory. Let's go back and check that out, because maybe we'll get another weird Sifrin ghost. Mirabelle, if you would be so kind, heal me up. Craft, smash. Oh shoot, it's still alive. We breathe in and out. 550 experience. Mirabelle is now level 52 and learned the craft skill Mega Sparkle Heal. Mirabelle just learned a new skill. Oh, thank change. I'll be able to help out more. You got the memory of Mega Sparkle Heal. You'll always remember this. When equipped, your housemaiden will be able to use Mega Sparkle Heal as a skill even if she isn't level 52. Mega Sparkle Heal is a skill that heals all family members for 80% of their HP? What the heck? That's so good! This is also the last skill your housemaiden will be able to learn by leveling up. Okay, don't push her too hard, Stardust. Huh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to end so early, because didn't you say that they stopped leveling up at 75? So nearly 25 levels
Runt
later?
111 says you were just talking about this.
Yes, I'm so happy that I got it.
Phi says yeah.
That's crazy then that they don't learn any new skills after this. Craft, and I haven't gotten that message personally, which means I get to learn skills way longer after everybody else. Yeah, look at that. That's so good. Just Sparkle Heal, I guess. Craft, smash it! Heck yeah. I need water. Breathe in and out. 550 experience received. There we go. I'm probably gonna end the stream kinda early today, just because I'm feeling a little under the weather. I feel dizzy. I'm not sure why. The door is locked. The symbol over the key is shaped like an angry mask. Do not chase me, monster. Don't do it. There's floating. Touch it. No. Okay, I haven't gotten there yet. Did I? What did I? Did I just not go the right way? Am I losing my mind?
Runt 111 says they might get big boost in stats.
Maybe, that would be cool. Ah, dang it. Ow, shoot, this thing outsped us. Wrist printed glasses. Craft, RT Silent Burst. Finish it. Thank you, Mirabelle. Breathe in and out. I'm surprised that first floor monster outsped us. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Don't you dare. Let's see here. I think up here? Yes. A closet. You open it. You found the angry key. You put the angry key in your pocket. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like an angry mask. What's this about? Oh, every keychain will probably have a different mask. Okay, nothing new
Fred
there.
the Spear says Angie Key.
Hello again, Fred the Spear. Let's see here. Did I remember to grab... Okay, I do have the long thingy thing. I wasn't
Fred
sure.
the Spear says here.
Oh, that's my room. Alright, let's go grab this real quick. What else do you need? And we have bomb pieces. Don't you dare. Stay away from me. Oh, right, I have to go up here. Don't let me forget to do that, because somebody was talking about the stars at some point. Craft to cleaver by half. Craft. RC Silent Burst. And you could probably get finished off by this. You breathe in and out. 650 experience, everybody else is doubled. But once I purposefully loop by going that way, I'm pretty sure I'll lose like the mega upgrades that my party has. I hope not, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Like, every time you get the secret quest done, you have to do a perfect loop in order to bring it to the king. Weird smelly one!
Runt 111 says at Fred Thespear, I remember that you don't like associating with bread, but what about beer? Can I call you Fred Thebeer?
Let's see here. I think the last one I did was rock, so let's go with paper. Heck yeah, I got it right. Artsy Silent Burst. You know the deal. And finally, that means nothing. Paper Alpha.
Fred
We
the Spear
win.
says at Runt 111 that's just liquid bread.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Fred's got you there. Breathe in and out. 1100 experience. Everybody else is doubled. Isabeau is now level 53, and Odile is now level 53 and learned the craft skill Craft Buff. Odile has learned a new skill. Huh. I finally figured it out. You got the memory of Craft Buff. Oh, this is Loop. You'll
Runt
always remember
111
this.
says really.
Yeah, beer's made from wheat, right? When equipped, your researcher will be able to use Craft Buff as a skill, even if she isn't at level 53. Craft Buff is a skill that strengthens one family member's resistance to a craft type for a few turns. Oh, that's pretty good. You got a Star Crest. Woohoo! Okay, let's moving on. Let us go to the Staratorium. And lose all of the things. I should save before I do that, actually. 1 second. Let me just kill this thing real quick. Nice to meet you. Ow! Why? Craft. Mega Sparkle Heal! Just to say that I used it. Smash. You breathe in
Runt
and out.
111 says, well, I'm out of ideas for now.
I gotta go down here. Save. Everyone is healed. Your family members' craft skills and experience have been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. Now everybody will be able to keep their levels. Good to go. Now let's go ahead up north so that I can figure out why people are interested in the stars. Tear floating gently. Use the star crest? Yes. You use the star crest. I believe this is... Yes, okay, I
Fred
remember
the Spear
correctly.
says at Runt 111 perhaps it should stay that way. Fiend_Phi says why not just call them by their self-assigned username?
I forget what we were talking about with nicknames originally, but something came up with nicknames at some point. Whoa! Where are we? There's a big window over there, see? What? Was there always a room like this? Dots in the sky, though! That's stars! Those are stars, right?
Fred the Spear says you know that's a great idea.
There you go. Use the usernames. Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed. We should look around. Alright. A big window. Stars! The stars...
Runt 111
Stars like the king's armor.
says yeah, it was just for fun. I'll stop now. Fred the Spear says it's because I said that nicknames are fine as long as they don't involve bread.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Thank you for the reminder. Stars like the king's armor. Stars. Like the king keeps mentioning. Stars, like that thing that I really like, but I don't remember why. You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it.
Fiend_Fi says, what's your beef with bread? Is it the same reason as why Seif hates croissants?
You can't remember what you were even trying to see, looking up at them. The king?
Fred the Spear says at Fiend_Fi, oh no. Very different reason, LMAO.
It's a part of Fred's mysterious dark backstory. You can only unlock it by earning friend points. The king...
Fred the Spear says, and I don't hate bread itself. I just hate it in my name.
Ah. Every time you face him,
Runt
he asks you the same question.
Says valid.
Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forgot where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names.
Fred the Spear says same.
You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely
Runt 111 says, on the topic of bread, what's everyone's favorite type of bread?
Well, I can tell you that my partner's favorite bread is garlic bread. Personally, I like a good bagel. Good bagel's pretty good, like everything bagel. If I had to choose.
Runt 111 says, mine is sourdough.
Sourdough. I've never been a huge fan of sourdough.
Fred the Spear says, garlic and cheesy bread. Absolute favorites.
Ooh. I do love a good garlic bread, but my partner leans very heavily into the ace stereotype. They love garlic bread way more than I do. You can barely remember anything that... Oh, right, there's a dramatic scene happening. Anything that happened before... What was I doing?
Fred the Spear says, honestly same. When I found out about that stereotype, it was really funny to me.
It's stereotypes are never 100% true, but there's a reason they exist. My partner is very food motivated, and garlic bread just is one of their favorite foods. You breathe out. You unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Alright, I already have Ask the King in my notebook, so I'm gonna leave that there for now and not write down something new, because there's no point in having two things about asking the king something, because they're both gonna be bright white anyway. Sif? You okay? Lost in thought, Siffrin? You open your eyes and shake your head. You have to keep going. Alright. Oh, look, a piece of water. I'm dehydrated. Let's touch it. Alright, let's skip straight to the king at this point. Use 5 things to loop forwards to the king. Yes. Because everything I have written down has to do with the king at this point. Call loop after fighting the king. Star Auditorium. I couldn't remember what the actual name of it was, so I just wrote Staratorium.
Runt 111 says, what
cross that out.
stereotype? I'm not too cued in on most stereotypes. What stereotype is associated with garlic bread? Fiend_Phi says the eye patch looks like an eye in inverted colors, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Somebody mentioned that before. As for the stereotype, it's just that people who are asexual really love garlic bread for some reason. That's the whole stereotype, at least to my knowledge.
Fiend_Phi says that was me lol.
Oh yeah. I think you mentioned it while you were just looping over and over and over again. You wake up. You dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Weird.
Fiend_Phi
Whose
says
voice
yeah.
was it? Whose voice was it? Huh. Let's go ahead and save here and go fight the king. Family members, craft skills, experience have been recorded for this location. Save your progress, yes. What loop are we on now? 28. So it did go up by 1. Let's update this to go 23 and 28. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. My bad. 23, 28. Okay. Alright. We're saved. Let's go fight the king. I'm not particularly upset about not having, like, the super knife or anything.
Says, do you have the bomb ready?
I don't. I have to choose between having the bomb or the knife. And, let me just see what everybody else's equipment's at right now, because if I remember, Holy Care Shield is still there. Never mind. So I still have that. Do I still have my own items? No, 1 second. Where is it? Equipment, pockets, souvenirs. I do have the long thingy thing and the short gizmo gadget, but I'm pretty sure that, Mirabelle's friend, or roommate rather, is behind us, not in front of us. I guess we'll find out in a second. The king must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Alright, let's fight the king. Yep. I don't have key knife or the bomb, but I'm sure we'll be fine, because the entire party is higher level than they've ever been before. Alright, let's just get right to it. Yes. Oh, and I had a whole speech prepared too. Get ready, everyone. Wait! You, traveler! Odile looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean me or you? You look at the king. Bright one! Do you remember? I remember you. Do you? No, that is not how it works, does it? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Alright. Zone out for this part? Yes.
Fiend_Phi says remember to yap.
Remembering to yap. I'm sorry. I'm just really out of it today. I'm trying to think, are there any theories that I just haven't talked about yet? Like the fact that the king has star designs on their outfit doesn't like there's a lot of star symbology, like with Siffrin, the king, and Loop, all three of them, which makes me think that all three of them are from the island to the north.
Fiend_Phi says I mean talk to the king LMAO.
Oh yeah. I have the that written down in my notebook. King waits. Alright, let's go ahead and use our craft ask ability. Okay. Ask the king. What is your goal? What should I remember? Where are you from? Let's start with where are you from?
Fiend_Fi says you don't always remember the notes.
That's true. That's true. I was remembering it this time, but I am very forgetful, so I appreciate you telling me about it. Somebody actually wants to know where I'm from for a change. The king looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Ask the king. Where are you from? Can I repeat it and it gives me something else? That feels like something I can repeat. What about you? Okay, no, never mind. That's weird. Ask the king. Okay, so that makes me think that the king and Siffrin are both from the island to the north, because neither one of them answered the question. Right? Like, that makes the most amount of sense to me. And possibly Loop is from there as well. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know. Should remember. But does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah! Speaking in riddles to Frin! Stop trying to confuse him! He hasn't forgotten anything! Except for what a blacksmith is! And also his own song for when he carves things! And also my name that one time, which was... But that doesn't matter! He never forgets anything! Man. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... Again? What have I forgotten? Okay, I was worried that it was resetting me, like that was just a pointless question to ask the king. There's no response to it, there's no answers to any of my questions. Forgotten! Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you have forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind? If not, what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence. What the crab is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, bright one! They all have! We all have! Yes, okay, so yeah, that's basically screaming it in my face. Something to do with the island to the north. No one can say it! No one can even remember it! It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent, to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to those pins you wear. You should remember! And you and I, of all people standing here, should remember! Bright one, please, please, just remember it! Say it! Make it real! Please! If you can remember, then...
Fred the Spear says he.
It's gotta be the island to the north. There's no other thing. Then maybe...
Fred the Spear says, is it happening? It's happening, isn't it?
What is happening? What is going... Don't answer that question, but what is happening? Okay. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid! I know the island to the north is called Maryland! Sif? Something you've forgotten.
Fiend_Fi says you skipped Mirabelle brushing Sif's hair lol. I was gonna say it's a funny coincidence I had my hair braided by a friend tonight. Fiend_Fi says also. Fiend_Fi
you!
says smiley face.
You! Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it has left behind.
Fred the Spear says.
You.
Runt 111 says, ooh, this is mysterious.
I just want to know what's happening. Don't tell me, but I want to know. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it exists, haven't they? Yes, everywhere in the house. There's so much written proof, but we're still not able to read it. Ask the king. Nothing new. That's it. Alright, let's do the king fight. Okay. Let's see here. Craft. Rose printed. No, no, wait, no, it's. I'm being weird. Rose printed glasses. Craft. Adorable moving shield. Craft. It's interesting that adorable moving shield is the shield that protects us from the king. It kind of implies that maybe the final blow that the king does to us might be a time freeze that affects even Mirabelle. Because I haven't tried the, like, immortal, you're immune to all damage shield to defend from it once, have I? No, I did. I did the last time I fought the king.
Says, how can you wink with one eye?
Oh my god, you're right. How have I never noticed that? Everybody knows that I'm winking, though. That's so weird, actually. That's really funny. We will win! Craft.
Fred the Spear says
Craft
the definition of a wink is the rapid opening and closing of one eye.
That's true. I guess everything
Fred
would be
the Spear
a wink.
Says you only need one eye to wonk.
Craft Break Alpha, make an enemy weaker
Fred
to
the
all craft
Spear
types.
Says wink. No wonk. LMAO.
Oh my goodness, this fight is going to take a little bit longer than it normally does, isn't it? No, wait, I guess everybody's way higher level.
Fiend_Fi says when you have one eye, a blink and a wink are synonymous. You're doing both.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Makeup time. Craft. Let's see here. Artsy Silent Burst. Craft skill. What? We already used We Will Win, so let's just try and get the thing off as fast as possible. Oh! It is time, saviors. You see a vision of the future.
Runt 111 says then why does that specific blink deal damage?
Why does that specific blink deal damage? What do you mean? We survived it. Everyone okay? Oh! You're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death, then. Alright, craft skill. Paper Alpha 5! I didn't weaken his defense, but I'm sure this will still do a ton of damage.
Runt 111 says wink.
Wink. Zone out for this part.
Fiend
Yeah.
underscore Phi says he winks while attacking with his craft. Fred the Spear says at Runt 111 it has to do with the way craft works. Craft energy is channeled through the use of specific gestures.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what you meant by that. You don't have the right to cry!
Fiend underscore Phi says who knows if the wink is a somatic component.
It might be. What just happened? Was it always this easy to fight the king? Yeah, kind of. The only reason we lost the first time we fought the king was because of
Runt
the...
111 says oh thank you at Fred Thespier and at Fiend underscore Phi.
Yeah. The first time we fought the king, we would have won if not for, like, the insta-kill move. Like, it's never been a particularly difficult fight. It made me really nervous at the beginning because it felt like I had to
Fred
really
the Spear
focus for it.
says at Runt 111 no problem. If you couldn't tell, I kind of really like this game.
This game is amazing. This game is quickly becoming one of my favorites. Like when I saw Siffrin just standing out in the hallway, like that weird ghost Siffrin that we saw for a moment, I immediately thought, oh, it's referencing my favorite game, Hollow Knight, right now, isn't it? But it was like, I forgot to mention it back then. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. It has a lot of really cool references. It has a lot of really cool writing. The writing is so good. Best writing of
Fred
any
the
game.
Spear says Ghostfrin.
Ghostfrin, yes.
Fiend underscore Phi says this game rocks. Paper, scissors.
Oh my god.
Runt 111 says 0 really. Closing parenthesis.
Oh my god, that's a really good pun. I love it. I love it. Where was I? I am completely blanking out right now. I cannot focus. I really am gonna just have to end the stream after I finish off the king real quick.
Runt 111
regenerated.
says Noskfrin.
Noskfrin, exactly. Pretty buffy friend! Maybe I should have used the shield. That's fine, though. I already have the Buffy shield up.
Says Lostfrin.
Lostfrin. Let's see here. Break. Turn down the king's defense as well. So the next few attacks will just do way more damage. Paper 3! Oh, I should have slowed the king down while I was at the debuff stage. Craft. Don heal. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Why'd I do that? Craft. Holy care shield. Let's just get the combo going. I feel like it's been a second. I need to start getting that wrapped up again. Regular paper attack. Oh, dang it. Why didn't I slow the king down? No! Isabeau! Isabeau's shield is gone. I didn't realize that would take away his shield. That's crazy. Craft, turn it up. No, I don't want to give away. Rose printed glasses. Does this remove the time stop? I guess we'll find out. Here, next turn I'm gonna wanna use the item to increase the amount of, or decrease the amount of time I have to wait for moves. Zone out for this part, yes. You don't have to hear it again, I heard it before. Alright, craft. Durable moving shield is not available. Let's go ahead and use pockets. Salty broth to get it back. King waits, which means that on Isabeau's next turn, I'll be able to use your turn to give it to Mirabelle. And activate it immediately. Durable moving shield. Alright. 3, done heal. Is there anything I actually want? Makeup time, sure. Nice! I wasn't sure if she would be able to get it in time, but yeah, let's just slow him down just for the heck of it. Oh! Oh! It is time, saviors! Yo, that did way more damage than the last one. We survived it. Everyone okay? Oh, oh, you're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then. Alright, time to use the new healing move. Where is the new healing move? Oh, because I don't have the extra levels. Dang it! That's alright, that's okay. We're gonna use Holy Care Shield. No, we're gonna use Artsy Silent Burst and just heal from the combo. I think that's the best choice. Wait, did Artsy Silent Burst not give me a paper? Why didn't it give me a paper? Is there anything I want from you? No, let's just use this. That was weird, right? Dawn Heal. I need you to be at the most health because you're the healer of the group. Craft. Just regular attack. Craft. No, I did use Artsy Silent Burst. Why didn't it give me the heal? Or not the heal, the paper on the side there. Weird. Increases family's defense, lowers enemy defense. Yes. Craft rose-printed glasses. Everyone unleashed a paper attack. King cries. Oh shoot! Why did that insta-kill Mirabelle? She has the invulnerability shield up. What just happened? What just happened? I'm so confused right now. Why did that kill Mirabelle if she has the shield that negates all damage? What the heck? Also, this is Mirabelle's turn. What is happening right now? The game, is this a glitch or is this the game being... Because Mirabelle can just heal herself from death. What? What? The game is breaking down. What just happened? And it removed all of Mirabelle's buffs. So weak lowers the enemy's attack. And all of Isabeau's buffs are gone now. What is happening? Regenerate. What is happening? I'm so confused. Paper 3. Pretty buffy friend. What do you have? We will win.
Runt 111 says, weird.
Weird, right? Was that a part of the game or was that a glitch? I cannot tell. Because nobody mentioned it. Like, usually if something weird happens, Siffrin mentions it. But Siffrin also didn't mention the fact that there was a ghost Siffrin in the hallway, which I thought was really weird too. I even called Loop about it and they didn't talk about it or anything. What is happening? Downhill, buy one, get one free. I don't know. I don't know. Makeup time, I guess. Just craft paper alpha. Craft Artsy Silent Burst. I should be able to beat the king in like 1 or 2 more hits. Craft Royce Brendan glasses, and it's over. Okay. Zone out for this part? Yes. You heard this before. Just a dumb baby idiot who froze the country in time for dumb baby idiot reasons! Your turn. Sounds like there's nothing else for me to add, huh? So all you need to do right now is disappear! No! No, 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 no! Disappear! 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 No! You attack the king with all you've got. You all attack the king. Like before, as always, Mirabelle attacks, brings the king to his knees.
Runt 111 says call Loop after the fight.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! I would have forgotten, because I always forget after the fight. It's because I always have so much more in my mind. Like, I'm always reading everything. No, I can't. I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. It being his home country, I think. Oh. Maybe that's how I beat the game. Maybe I need to find a way to learn what the actual thing is, the place is called, the island to the north is called, so I can say it to the king and cure him of the curse, and maybe that'll end the endless loops.
Fiend_Fi says smiley face.
I just remembered something a little weird and somewhat off topic, but I remember recommending The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya to somebody a few weeks ago now. Did anybody ever watch that? Or was that
Fred
like
the Spear says.
Was that like something that wasn't... Was that somebody else that isn't even in the chat anymore? I don't even remember. I'm just curious if anybody ever watched that off of my recommendation.
Fiend_Fi says IDR.
That's fine. It's fine. Because I just remembered there is a time loop in that story. And it's called The Endless Eight. And it's spoilers for a show that came out in the early 2000s, but in The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, there's a point where they have a time loop. The episodes are called The Endless Eight.
Runt 111 says I have no memory of this place.
And what was it? When they repeated the same episode 8 times in a row, but still spent money on 8 different episodes by slightly changing the dialogue and like the camera angles of every shot. But it was ultimately identical every single episode. It was genuinely torture watching it as it was coming out, but it was really funny. Like, looking back on it. I forced one of my friends in college to watch it at one point. Go watch The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. It's a good show. You should all watch it. I'm sorry. Tangent over. You're happy to see them happy. We did it, Mirabelle. We did it! Oh, the yelling. Alright, everybody. Let's save here. And see what happens. Save your progress. Yes. You close your single eye. Is it a blink? Is it a wink? Who knows? Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to end it here.
Says Loop.
Thank you. Oh my god, how did I forget? How did I immediately forget? Haruhi made me forget. Craft. Siffrin. Call Loop. You try to call Loop, but... come on! No! All this time it was for nothing. Alright, let's check each individual part of... Can't go back. Each individual part of the wall to see if there's any secret rooms. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm joking. I'm going to end the stream here because I feel very, very tired and lightheaded, and I don't think I'll be able to do the Head House Maiden's voice like this, because that already makes me feel lightheaded because I do it very breathy. And also, yeah, I just gotta go.
Says alrighty.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it, and we will see you again, not next weekend, because I have a little mini vacation
Runt111
planned.
Says have a good rest.
Thank you very much. I have a little mini vacation planned with my in-laws. We're gonna go to an amusement park, and that'll be very, very fun. But the weekend after that, I will be back.
Fiend_Fi says thanks for stream.
Yeah.
Fred the Spear says thanks for the stream.
Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I might try to stream on Monday.
Runt111 says have a fun time.
I will. Most likely have a fun time.
Runt111 says time.
I see what you did there. You said time. Every time somebody says time, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I see what you did there. But yeah, I'll try to stream on Monday, because I'm taking Monday off of work. Just because I know I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep Sunday night. But we'll see. We'll see if I stream then or not. I will let you know in the Discord. If you like the sound of my voice, you can always check out my D&D channel and my gaming channel on YouTube. I also have a VODs channel, also on YouTube. And if you want, if you want me to shout anybody out in an edited video, you can go to the Discord and do that. I feel like I don't advertise that part of the Discord enough. Like, if you're making anything, or if you know somebody who's a small creator that's making something really cool and just doesn't have the recognition that you think they deserve, every time I make an edited video, I do small creator shoutouts. So, yeah, just a really cool thing that I like to do. It's fun to do. But yeah, until next time, outro noises.